Hello women bees, it's your girl TiaMorra. If this is your first time stopping by, you're so welcome, baby girl. We cover all things hygiene, self-care, fragrance, and lifestyle overall. If you are all about becoming the very best version of yourself, you're at the right place. Okay, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so every time I upload a video, you get notified, baby girl. So the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale is here, our favorite time of the year. I just wanted to let y'all know that I love y'all so much because I filmed this video for good times, okay? Because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to structure this video. But what's gonna end up happening is that this is gonna be a 2 or 3 part video, okay? Because I've done one for makeup, I'm doing one for fragrances, and then I'm gonna do one which is gonna be a haul, and that haul has a lot of body care. So it's gonna touch all 3 aspects that I cover on this channel all the time. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Sephora Beauty Insider program, but basically all you need to do is sign up. I'll have the link in the description box down below. I'm pretty sure they're gonna ask you for maybe email, your full name, your birthday, and phone number. That's it, that's all. And you get 10% off if you sign up today. The way this works is there's 3 different tiers. There's a 10% off, which is I think just an insider, and then you have a VIB, and then you have a rouge. The different tiers are basically based on how much you spend at Sephora, but either ways, I feel like all of these are really good deals. Whether it's a 10%, it's a 15% or a 20% off, it's a deal. A deal is a deal, okay? A win is a win. And one thing I want to say too is ask around your family, your friends. Don't be shy. Ask people what tier are you. If somebody has a higher tier than you, I would encourage you to ask them if you can shop under them, okay? Yes, you're probably going to give them points, but baby girl, you're giving them points to get a better discount. But it's your choice. Or you can shop with yours and get a lesser discount, but you're building your own points, right? And getting yourself to the next tier. But that's how the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale works. I think right now everybody's open to shop and the sale ends on the 10th. I'm gonna drop 2 videos today and then 1 more tomorrow because it's gonna be 3 parts. I'm gonna be doing a makeup portion, a fragrance portion, and a haul. So yeah, but that's it. So let's go ahead and jump into all the fragrances that I have for y'all. So on to the fragrances. I have a few body mists that I want to share with you guys, body mists, body sprays, and then some fragrances that I highly suggest and recommend. So very first brand I want to talk about is Nest. As y'all know, Nest probably got popular in the fragrance portion of it from their body oils, because we all know those body oils smell so good, they last really long, and it costs I think $102 or $105. But now during the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale, you get some discount on that. So right now you get to purchase it for under $100, which is tea to me, and a really good deal. So I highly suggest and recommend you check those out if you've been wanting those. And they come now in discovery sets as well. I think Madagascar vanilla is in the discovery set. If I find the set, I'll put it right here. But when it comes to body mist, I have every single Nest body mist. I'm obsessed. I love them. They smell super good, and I like the fact that most of them have their body oils already, which makes it perfect for me because I just pair them with their body oils and I'll go about my life. Now I didn't want to come here and tell you guys about all of my Nest body mists. I think there are like 7 of them. You can smell them in the store and decide which ones you want for yourself, but I highly suggest them. And I'm going to talk about these 3 specifically. So starting off with Balinese Coconut, this is my absolute favorite one. This is a very beautiful earthy green, almost like bamboo coconut type of vibe. Smells super good, very different, and just something I have never smelled before. It's a super unique scent and I really appreciate that. One of the main reasons why I bought this particular body mist initially was because Brown Sugar Babe has a body oil that's inspired by this scent, and theirs is called Cocoa Village. I love the fact that I can use this on top of that body oil and I'm gonna smell good all day long. And even better, if you use their perfume oil and pair it with this, girl, you're good to go. Now, what I can't wait for is for them to come up with a perfume of this, and I know it's already in the works because I think at Ulta they have the travel sizes of this one. So I'm very excited. I don't know if Sephora has it because I haven't seen it on the Sephora site, but there's that. And then the next spray is called Turkish Rose. I really like this. I love the fact that when I smell this, I kind of get a similar vibe of the rose that was used in the Delinas, right? Delina by Perfumes and Marley. So I like to use this and pair with Delina, Delina Exclusive, Delina La Rosée, any of Delinas. When I use my Amouage Guidance 46, any of my rose fragrances, Exalted by Fumi Monet, I use this as a base and I also finish with it. So whenever I wear body mist, just to explain quickly, I spray, after I put my body oil on, I spray this all over my body. This is called a body mist. So you spray entire body. I drench my entire body with it, then I let it dry for like a minute or 2, then I go ahead and I start spraying my fragrances. At the very end of all of my fragrances, after I've let it dry down for about a minute or 2, I finish off with this again, just because I want it to still sit on it. It's like a sandwich. Does that make sense? You don't have to do that, but I do it because I really enjoy the effect of it. So I pair this with its body oil. Love this one. And then this vanilla Madagascar vanilla, top tier. If you're looking for a very clean vanilla extract type of scent, this is the one. It's a very beautiful, musky, warm vanilla. This smells absolutely divine. I just cannot get enough of this particular fragrance. I have its perfume, in which this is the next one thing I wanted to show you guys as well. I have the perfume. I don't know if y'all can see the dent in it already. I got this like a month or two ago, and that's how much I've used. I'm obsessed. I really like this. And if you're a vanilla girl, I strongly recommend you get this, because this is one of those fragrances that can easily be your signature scent. You can wear this to go every and anywhere. I don't care where you work, I'm pretty positive you can wear this, because it's musky, and musk, I believe, kind of transforms on different people's skin. I really like this. It's kind of a skin scent to me. It's like a skin scent vanilla. I really like this. Paired with the body oil and the perfume, you should be in heaven, okay? Because this will last all day long when you layer all three of the products together. So absolutely love these. More body mists. The very first one I don't have right now because it's in my haul is Vanilla Skin by Phlur. This right here. This fragrance is beautiful, okay? If you like vanillas, once again, you're gonna love that fragrance. It's a smoky, burnt vanilla type of vibe. If you like Maison Margiela's by the Fireplace, you're gonna love that fragrance. If you like Baby Cat by YSL, which is now at Sephora, yes, I'm so excited because I want all y'all to smell that fragrance. If you haven't smelled it before, I'm gonna need you to go smell that fragrance. That's like the big sister of the smoky dark vanillas. That is phenomenal. If you like Vanilla Antique by Byredo as well, you're gonna love Vanilla Skin. If you like those, yeah, pretty much those smoky, deep, rich vanillas, you're gonna love that. And you're gonna love Vanilla Smoke. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. Vanilla Smoke is what I'm describing. Y'all ignore me. Vanilla Smoke is the smoky, rich vanillas. All those fragrances that I mentioned, if you like those, you're gonna like Vanilla Smoke. If you like Vanilla Smoke, you're gonna like all of those fragrances. But Vanilla Skin is different. That's just a woody, beautiful, very modern type of vanilla. I absolutely love that fragrance. I'm yet to find a person that loves vanilla and doesn't like that fragrance. I mean, if you don't, let me know in the comment section, because I haven't found one person that doesn't like that and is a vanilla lover. I'm not talking about non-vanilla lovers. I'm talking about vanilla lovers. And then my third favorite from Phlur is Vanilla Nectar. I love this. I love this one so much. To me, it basically just smells like a candied amber mixed with candied fruits and vanilla. It is so beautiful. It is so gorgeous, and it's fruity, very fruity. I feel like the nectarine in here is what I smell the most. It's so gorgeous. This is very beautiful. I like to pair this with Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar by Kayali. I like to pair it with Egyptian Sugar Soiree by Sphinx. Any of my sugary candied like type of fragrances. Symphony by House of Ira, and this tea, major tea, because Symphony has candied fruits in it. This has candied fruits. I'm telling y'all, this and Symphony, they go together real bad, okay? So those are the body mists from Phlur that I strongly recommend that you should check out. I think they're perfect for this time of the year. Of course, Phlur has a lot of other body mists, and they have a new one that just dropped. It's called Cashmere Skin. It's not in stores yet, so I was forced to buy that one online. So yeah, I don't know what it smells like, but I'll be excited to show y'all when it comes out, when I get it. I'm probably gonna do a video on all of my Phlur body mists because I have every single one, and I feel like, why not? I should do a video for y'all if I have every single one, so you can use that as a shopping guide, okay? Next brand that I really want to talk about, I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this brand, and I want y'all to hear about it. And these fragrances are pretty decent price-wise. So I'm gonna be showing y'all these two. I have 3 favorites from the brand. I have a 3rd bottle. I didn't want to bring it here because I feel like that one is more so a spring summer scent. These 2 are great for this time of the year. Starting off with this one is called Catch Feelings. This is a citrusy rose, and it's kind of different to me. Like, it smells very sexy. This is date night type of scent. This is I'm going out to party type of scent. This is I'm going somewhere serious type of scent. I wouldn't wear this on a daily, on a regular. I will wear this going out somewhere serious. This paired with Opera by the House of Ira, fantastic. This paired with Guidance 46, fantastic. And then we have In Too Deep by 5 Sens. This is true Tahitian vanilla. If you love you a good Tahitian vanilla scent, you're going to love this. This is signature scent worthy. These are so affordable too. I think they're like $70 or $80, and then you're gonna get a discount off of this on top of that. Tea. Okay, this is gorgeous. And one of my favorite things about this, like I said, is that you could use this as a signature scent. I don't care where you work, in the hospital, you work at school, or you go to school, you work corporate, doesn't matter. You can wear this scent to go every and anywhere. It's so simple, very clean, and just so gorgeous. It's true Tahitian vanilla. So what I like to pair this with the most when it comes to body care, there's the, and I'll put it right here, the Tahitian vanilla body lotion. I think they just came out with a body butter as well, and I'll put it on the screen. And their body oil is I think the latest release from that line. Yo, you're gonna be smelling like Tahitian vanilla through and through. No complaints whatsoever, but I'm gonna need you to get this fragrance first, okay? You get this and then you use that base, you're good to go. But this smells so freaking good. It's the easiest vanilla. It's one of the easiest vanillas in my opinion. At Sephora, it's just hard not to like it. If you're just somebody that likes a very simple, true, clean vanilla, this is a true vanilla. This is Tahitian vanilla in a bottle, and it smells so freaking good. I don't understand why people don't talk about this a lot more. I'm gonna need people to hype this up a little bit more, okay? Because this is really good. Let's talk about a fragrance house that I've been really enjoying the past year or so, and that's gonna be Forever Mode, okay? So these are my top 2 fragrances from the brand. Obviously, there's a lot more. They have 5 fragrances in total. I own every single one, and I think someday I'm gonna do a video breaking down all of their fragrances. But in today's video, we're gonna talk about these 2. Starting off with my first love from the brand, Hard to Get. And y'all can see my dent. Would you believe me if I told you this is my 2nd bottle? I'm about to be on my 3rd because I'm about to be out. One of my favorite tricks with this is I buy 2 bottles at a time, and I spray both of them the first day I get them, and I keep one to just sit and macerate, right? And then I start spraying the one that's open. Well, they're both open, but I put one on my counter and I start spraying it, and the other one I save. Now, the reason why I do that is because if you don't know already, vanilla is kind of like wine. When wine ages, you know how they say fine like wine? Because the longer wine sits on the shelves and age, the better and richer it tastes. Same with vanilla. Vanilla ages so well with time, okay? The longer a vanilla sits and it macerates, the stronger it lasts and the better it smells. And that goes same for this particular fragrance. When I first bought this fragrance, I figured when I was spraying it, it smelled a little lighter, and I felt like after 3-4 hours, it kind of vanished quickly. No, child. I actually discovered this trick from the mini. I had bought, because when I first off bought this fragrance, I bought the mini because it was sold out everywhere by the time I wanted to buy it initially last year. And that mini, I sprayed it the first time. I was like, oh, it's not really lasting long. I just kept it. And then one day I came back to it, I think like 3 months later, that bottle was the juice was so dark, because in the minis you can really see it's clear. So it was so dark, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, did this macerate? I sprayed it, I went to the airport, sprayed it in the morning, and I got back home in the evening. By the time I was getting out, and to be fair, my flight kept getting changed, switched and switched and switched, till I didn't end up leaving the airport till about evening time. So by the time I got on my flight and I arrived back here in Dallas, y'all, somebody on the plane was like, I knew that was you smelling good all this while. You smell like a lemon pie. And I said, period. I said, period, because that's this. And the fragrance that I paired this with was Act 1 by the House of Ira. Them 2 pair so freaking well together. It's actually crazy. I have a whole layering combo for that. It's coming up in my combos video, okay? Because that video is coming real soon. But this is beautiful. The longer it sits on your shelves, the longer it lasts on your body, okay? So if you like this fragrance a lot and you are a ride or die for this, buy 2 at the same time, spray 1, keep it, and then start wearing the other one. Next fragrance is She Was Here. This, I don't know what Jackie and Dennis did, but they really killed this. They killed it with this fragrance, okay? Because I don't understand how they're giving us niche quality at this price point. This is $80, but they're giving us niche quality. This, first of all, when I saw the notes, I was like, what is going on? What are you guys trying to do? I'm not understanding what I'm reading. I saw rose. I saw pistachio. I said, wait, pistachio, rose together, is that gonna make sense? I'm telling y'all, it makes a lot of sense. It is so opulent. It is so sophisticated. It just smells like she was here. Like, yeah, baby girl, I was here, okay? And I'm that girl. I was here. You were here. She was here, okay? It smells so freaking beautiful. Now, in here, to me, it smells like a roasted pistachio. The pistachio in here smells really roasted. There's a creamy note. Is there milk? I think there's milk in here, right? I think so, because there's a creamy base. Like there's something that piles up all the notes together, and I think it's the milk. I'm pretty sure there's milk in here because there's something very creamy, but the milk doesn't smell super. I know this is gonna sound crazy when I say it. The milk doesn't smell super lactonic. I know that doesn't make sense, but follow me, okay? Literally, a lot of times milk will smell very lactonic. It smells very milky. The milk here doesn't smell super milky. It smells very creamy, and I really like that. To the point where it almost smells like a pistachio milk or a rose milk. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. And then the rose in this fragrance to me is not doing too much. It's sitting in the background, but it gives it that perfumey vibe. Once again, I don't know if this is making sense, but this is the best way I can explain this. I feel like the rose in here gives it a perfumey vibe. The pistachio in here adds like a roasted, toasted type of toasty vibe or scent. And then the one note that I enjoy in here the most is the elemi. The elemi to me provides a very resinous, seductive element to this fragrance. The first time I smelled elemi was either in this fragrance or Vanillin Supreme by Octavia Morgan. I don't know if I've smelled elemi in another fragrance before, but in these two fragrances, it smells so distinct that when I smelled this and I smelled the other one, I was like, y'all have a note that is similar because it's so obvious, and I was like, I love it. So yeah, anyways, I really like this fragrance. To me, it smells like a very sweet, resinous, elevated, bougie, stunning, bold girl. Okay, like you're very sexy, you know who you are, nobody's about to tell you who you are and make you feel like you're not that girl because you are that girl. That's what she smells like, and at this price point I think that's crazy. And then to think that they're both on sale right now, hell yeah. Let's talk about one of the more expensive fragrance houses at Sephora, Kilian. This right here, this is Love Don't Be Shy. Do y'all see my dent? Yeah, girls. This is a very beautiful, very sexy, very seductive fragrance. And I love this fragrance because she comes off as very comforting, very soft, very reliable. But at the same time, she'll put you in your place, okay? You can't step on her toes because she knows who she is, okay? I love this fragrance. It's very seductive, very rich. The scent is very rich. This is a marshmallow orange blossom scent. The orange blossom is very dominant. So if you're not into orange blossoms, you might struggle a little bit with this because the orange blossom is very dominant and it's marshmallow and super fluffy. I really like this. It smells gorgeous, sophisticated, fantastic, bold. This smells really great. I think y'all should try it out. If you haven't, I'm gonna need you to go try it out. You need to go try it out. All right, and then Angel Share. Child, look at my dent. I think I have like 1/4 of this bottle left and I need a new bottle, but I'm gonna hang in there and wait till the next Sephora Beauty Insider Sale before I repurchase this one. But if you've never smelled this fragrance, I'm gonna need you to go smell it. And if you love this fragrance and you're running out, I'm gonna need you to go buy this fragrance. This is so beautiful, so gorgeous. I personally would say this is a winter, fall type of fragrance, like colder season type of fragrance, because it's so boozy and cozy and just sexy and just gorgeous and bold. Everything in one. Is just an elevated fragrance overall. I really like this. When I smell this, I think of a jazz club, or I think of like people playing a live band, doing a live band performance, or like a grown folk event. You know, I think cigar lounge. Okay, I've never been to one, but it gives cigar lounge type of vibes. Like with the people in there just sipping a glass like this of like whiskey or cognac, and you know, smoking their cigars. This gives that type of vibes. Okay, it smells so gorgeous, but it is so beautiful. The apple note in here, the cinnamon, this fragrance is rich and it's so gorgeous. And it's the reason why it's been replicated in so many 1002 ways, because it is so good. This is beautiful. And they have a flanker. They have two flankers. They have Angel Share Paradise and Angel Share on the Rocks. I sprayed both of them today when I went to Sephora. I'm buying Angel Share on the Rocks. Y'all know I'm a citrus babe, right? You know I'm a citrus babe. I smelled that and I said, there's no way I'm not gonna own you. And with 20% off, you're coming home with me. So I'm gonna order that one as well online. I think I'll add it to my online order. Actually, I might go pick it up in store. I kind of like instant gratification a lot. I do. So I might go tomorrow and pick that one up in the store, or before the sale ends, I'll go grab that because I really want that fragrance. Like, I sprayed it. I washed my hands when I got home, so I don't have it on my hands anymore. But I sprayed Paradise and I sprayed On the Rocks. I really thought I wanted Paradise more than anything. But after spraying On the Rocks, I was like, you know what? I want On the Rocks first. I'll get Paradise eventually, but I want On the Rocks first, okay? And the thing I like about On the Rocks is just think of Angel Share with citrus vibes to it. So it just makes it smell a little bit brighter, but it's still perfect to wear throughout the year. I feel like this is that will be the Angel Share that you can wear in the spring and the summer, but you can equally wear it in the thicker season. This, when I say thicker season, I mean like colder season, like the fall and the spring. Sorry, the winter, mainly because that booziness in the fragrance still makes it perfect for those seasons, but the citrus elements of it makes it also perfect for the hotter months. But either ways, I'm gonna need y'all to go check out that fragrance, and if you like it, this is the time to buy it because that discounts chef's kiss. Let's talk Ellis Brooklyn because I only have one right now because I've talked about a lot of their fragrances on the channel. Y'all already know I love Miami Nectar, and every time I buy that fragrance, I end up giving it to my sister. I just gave her my bottle, my current bottle, because she loves it so much. And that's one of her favorite travel fragrances. So I gave it to her. I'm gonna repurchase one for myself, but I'll probably get it during the spring sale, not right now. The one I really want y'all to go check out is Queen's Caramel. When this fragrance came out, I was really on the fence because I'm like, I'm not really that crazy about caramel fragrances. So I was eager to smell. When I smelled it, I was like, whoa, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is not what I was expecting to smell. But fortunately, as usual, I spray it on my hands and I walked away. I kept sniffing it throughout the day. I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. And it dries down so gorgeously. So I went back and I bought this fragrance the next day. And I'm here to tell y'all, you need this fragrance, okay? If you like the smell of maple syrup, you're really gonna love this. But think maple syrup in a perfume manner. So this is a caramel fragrance, but if anything, I feel like I get a lot of a maple syrup versus caramel. I do smell the caramel, but I smell more of a maple syrup. Okay, and then I also smell apples in here. It smells so freaking good. It's so different. I don't know, once again, what I was expecting, but for a caramel fragrance, this hits, and very differently. It's not like any of the caramel fragrances I have in my collection, so I'm very appreciative of the creativity when it comes to this, and I think y'all need to go try it out. It smells so good. And this paired with Angel Share, they will slap on a whole nother level. Next fragrance house is Chris Collins. I want to tell y'all something about this. I went to Sephora, right, to go pick up their newest launch, which is Forbidden Apple. Babes, all the Sephoras I went to sold out. I've been to like 6 Sephoras this week. None of them have it. None. They all sold out. And I was like, you know what? The FOMO is real, because now y'all are telling me that this fragrance is really that good. Are y'all telling me it's really, y'all sold it out everywhere? Is it really that good? But it's still online. So I already ordered me a bottle online, okay? Because I need it. I was beginning to feel very left out. I was like, yeah, I know I want it because it smells good, but when I smelled it today, this is what I can tell y'all. I can't really give you a full description because I haven't sat with it for long, and I unfortunately sprayed it on my hand, but then I washed my hands right after because I used the restroom while I was out, so I didn't really get to enjoy it as much. But from the little I smelled, you definitely smell apple. I don't know what apple is in there, but I want to believe it's a red apple, okay? But either ways, that apple is so sexy. And the issue about the apple is that it's a very alluring apple. I've never really seen apple as a seductive note. Never, ever, ever. But in that fragrance, it is very seductive. The name Forbidden Apple is very fitting, okay? Because the way that fragrance smells, it smells like something that's out of bounds, okay? Like, you shouldn't be going for it. You know it's not good for you, but you're so tempted to engage or involve yourself in it. That's what it smells like. It just smells sexy on a wrong level. But I love it. And I do want to say, from Chris Collins, that's one of the fragrances that I would say is definitely female friendly. His house is super unisex and more on the bolder side, riskier side. And I say his fragrances lean a lot more masculine than feminine. But if you are a woman and you want to try out Chris Collins, Forbidden Apple should be your first step. Number 2 step should be Savant. Savant is a cherry. So if you like apple fragrances, you're gonna love Forbidden Apple. If you like cherry, you're gonna love Savant. And even if you don't like cherry, I really wanna encourage you to try this fragrance out. Do you see my dent? And what do y'all know about me? I'm not a fan of cherry. This fragrance put me to shame. It said, girl, you say you're not a cherry fan? You're a liar. Okay, you're a liar. you just like cherries that are made very well, and this was made exceptionally well. I also noticed that I think I like darker cherry. Whenever it's a darker cherry note, I think I kind of enjoy it. Not always, but I've noticed that when I like a cherry fragrance, it's a darker cherry. Now, I'm not saying that all of the cherries I have are dark cherries. I have a few normal cherries, but they smell good. And it's crazy. I have maybe 5 cherry fragrances in my collection right now from this year, but that's because I've started taking my time to properly discover cherry fragrances, and I really, really love this. It smells so sexy. I know I'm gonna be using the word sexy a lot, but y'all know those are my type of scents, so forgive me, but I'm gonna keep saying sexy so you can understand what I'm talking about. But it's weird, I sit and I crave this fragrance. I remember when I first bought it, and I sprayed it the first day. The second day I was craving it. The third day I was craving it. I sat down, and maybe after 2 weeks, I still wanted to smell like this. It smells so, it's like I can't get enough of it. I really like this. I don't know I believe they sell this on Sephora. I think they sell this one at Sephora, because it's very enjoyable. And Sephora doesn't like, because he has a lot of like very oody type of fragrances, and I know Sephora don't like that, but this is very people friendly, and females in particular will really enjoy it. If you like cherry, if you like any of the Tom Ford cherries, you're going to love this one, because this one, in my opinion, smells way better than the Tom Ford cherries, and it lasts a whole lot longer than them. This is so good. All right, and then African Rubos. This fragrance right here, this is an upscaled, clean red tea fragrance. When I smell this, I think of somebody's going to close a business deal. You're suited up. I don't care if you're a woman or you're a man, you are suited up. You walk in the room, and that breeze that passes by with you, everybody's like, whoa, who is this? They mean business. That's what this smells like to me. It smells so good. Like I said, very upscale, smells very corporate-y, but it also smells really good to wear as an everyday fragrance. Not a signature scent fragrance is what I meant to say. You can wear this as a daily fragrance too, but I think this is so signature friendly. It's very beautiful. This is a red tea fragrance, and I believe it was sourced somewhere in Africa. I think South Africa or somewhere else. I might be wrong. Don't quote me. I really like this. That's all I can say. I've had a few of my guy friends blind smell this, not with the bottle. I just spray it and give them to smell, and they're obsessed. One of my big bros, I had sent him a decant of this, and he texted me saying, yo, what is that African Rude Boys fragrance? It smells freaking good. And he's like, is it Chris Collins? I say, yes, sir, it's Chris Collins. It is. He's obsessed. And the thing is, he got a good amount of reactions from girls that day, so but this smells really good. It's unisex, super unisex. This is the third one that I feel like and just about anybody will love from the brand. And also Lost in Paradise is a very beautiful sunscreeny coconut scent. I don't own that one. I don't think I will, because I have too many of that type of scent profile in my collection, but I have a huge Chris Collins collection. I have like 9 fragrances from the house. I'm obsessed. Next, we have Brown Girl Jane. Of course, y'all knew I was going to talk about Brown Girl Jane, because how dare I not, right? Now, Brown Girl Jane has 2 new fragrances that I have not smelled. I have not purchased yet, because they will be coming in my collection very soon. I want to highly suggest that you guys shop from this fragrance house, because they smell good. If you're a gourmand girl, I feel like you can hardly ever go wrong with this fragrance house. Their fragrances are so people friendly to the point where it's hard to not like any of their fragrances. I own all except Dare, because I'm not really into cherry like that, like you guys know. I smelled that one and it really wasn't my thing, but outside of Dare, I own every single one of their fragrances except for the 2 newest releases. So Chalet, I don't know if it's called Chalet or Chalet, but that fragrance, a lot of people love it. It apparently smells like a soft chocolate fragrance. Soft, I want to say a little musky if I remember what people were explaining, but I haven't smelled it, so y'all don't take my word for that. And then High Tea, I haven't smelled it, but I know it's kind of a floral, but I haven't smelled that either. And I'm super eager to get them both and smell. But if you've watched reviews on both of them, this is the time to shop. My absolute favorite from the house is Carousel, and my second favorite is Carnival. I've talked about Carnival if you go to my channel, I did a video on mango fragrances, and I talked about this one. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. It's a very juicy, pulpy mango, very ripe mango, tropical, and very enjoyable. It's sweet and just so can't get enough of this fragrance. It's just so good, y'all. It's a very easy mango fragrance. This is top 10 of my favorite mangoes. I'm not really into mango fragrances like that, but this is top 10 of my favorite mangoes. It's just effortlessly beautiful, and there's nothing on the market that smells like this. It's so unique, and that's one of the reasons why I really like Brown Girl Jane, because her fragrances are super, super, super unique. Next, we have Carousel, which is my absolute favorite from the brand. The notes on here is one of the fragrances too that their notes confuse me very badly. I'm like, you're talking about apple, you're talking about caramel, you're talking about cotton candy, marshmallow, all in one fragrance. I think this has marshmallow, right? I think it has marshmallow. I think I smell marshmallow. Yeah, all in one fragrance. I didn't know what to expect, but when I tell you, it gives. And it has a buttery vibe. I think there might be a buttery note in here. I don't know if there's a buttery note or there's popcorn. I don't think it's popcorn. It's probably a buttery note. I don't know. But there's something really buttery in here. All I'm trying to tell y'all is that this fragrance is super beautiful. It's my absolute favorite from the brand. It has this, think of when you're going to the fair or you're going to a carnival. That's kind of what this smells like. I don't know if you can imagine what a fair would smell like. This is what it smells like, but in a very gourmandy way. I'm thinking the candied apple with like caramel all over it. You're eating some cotton candy. You have you're drinking like a marshmallowy, not marshmallowy drink, but more so like not a smoothie, a milkshake. It just, everything in one. This is so perfectly made, and it's super unique. Once again, there's nothing on the market like this fragrance. I love Brown Girl Jane's creativity, and they're so simple. Her fragrances are so easy to understand, but yet super different and just so beautiful. So I strongly recommend you check these out as well. They're so good. Next up, we have Harlem Perfume Co. So I'm gonna be telling you guys about two. These aren't necessarily my two favorites. This is my absolute favorite. My next favorite might be this one actually, because I think there's another one, but I'll say this one for now, okay? So these two are my favorites from the house. This is Showgirl and this is Langston. And y'all know I've ran down this fragrance this year, okay? Like, I've talked about it so much since it got launched. I have chatted about this fragrance. I know y'all are tired of hearing me speaking about this, but this is a fruity, juicy, champagne-y, very effervescent type of scent. It's like a modern take on vintage. If I was supposed to explain that in a fragrance or in juice, that's what this smells like to me. When I smell this, I think of people like Marilyn Monroe, Josephine Baker. It smells gorgeous. And you're just so vibrant. You walk into the room, you have a little bit of you lingering around. Your sillage is just so sexy that people are gonna tilt their heads and be like, damn, I want more of this girl. I just wanna be able to sit with her and talk to her and enjoy her company. That's what this smells like. I love it, I'm obsessed. Harlem Perfume Co. Harlem Perfume Co. Harlem Perfume Co. This is perfection in a bottle. And I feel like this is gonna be one of my New Year scents. I'm gonna layer this with something else. I'm having a champagne combo that day. This is gorgeous. I wish I could have a body oil in this. I'm just so obsessed with this scent. I love it. And if you pair this with Printemps Blanc, probably one of the perfect combos ever. But this smells so freaking good. Next, we have Langston. I love Langston. This is the perfect time for Langston too. This version of Langston, as y'all know, there's two different versions of Langston. This is the newer version. My other bottle is probably halfway because I'm super obsessed with that fragrance. But this one is a little bit more lighter and airier, and you can wear this throughout the year, any season of the year. But what I love about this fragrance is that it's so cozy. It smells like holiday season, okay? Thanksgiving, I'm probably gonna be wearing this for Thanksgiving this year. And probably pair it with some, oh, Jesus. That cognac, it smells like cinnamon, apple, cognac, and a bunch of other notes. This is so gorgeous. I think there's apple brandy in here. I don't know if that's cognac. Y'all don't listen to me when it comes to liquor. I don't know the difference between whiskey, cognac, all of them. Either ways, I think there's apple brandy in here. I think it smells gorgeous. It smells so freaking good. This is a very warm, cozy type of scent. If you like Angel Share, you will 1000% love this. 1000% love this. This is so good. Let's talk Fenty real quick. I know this is a butter and we're talking about fragrances, but this Fenty body butter it might as well be a fragrance, okay? Because if you wear this on its own, you do not need a fragrance. I'm not kidding. I swear I'm not kidding. This does so well. It performs so freaking well. And I like pairing this with all of my deeper scents. If I'm wearing an oud or I'm wearing my woody or earthy scents, I like to use this as the base because it carries those scents so freaking well. Now, this is like I think there's like a citrus note in here. There's blueberries. And I really like how this fragrance smells. I know it's not for everybody, but it's for me. And if you like bolder, richer type of scents, you're gonna love this. All I'm trying to say is this is the perfect time to buy it because this is a pretty penny. I think it's like over $60, but it's worth every penny, okay? It's worth it. And this is something that you can have in your collection for a good amount of time because you're not gonna run through it pretty easily because you're probably only gonna be wearing this when you're going out at night. I don't really see myself wearing this during the day. I mainly wear it nighttime. And this is my second container of this because I'm really that obsessed with it. But y'all already know how I feel about Fenty. And it didn't compromise on the texture, even though this is a very perfumey product. Check this out. Next we have body mist, and I want to talk about Sol de Janeiro. I want to give you guys the ones that I feel like are perfect for this time of the year, or maybe not necessarily. This isn't necessarily perfect for this time of the year, but the reason why I want to talk about this one is because I feel like it's a great universal fragrance for traveling. I don't care what time of the year you're traveling, but I exhausted this. I want y'all to see. It might not look like a big enough dent, but I've used 2 bottles of this year. The reason why I initially bought this body mist last year was because of Brown Sugar Babe. They have a body oil called Touch Me, which is inspired by Sol de Janeiro 87 or Rio Radiance. Rio Radiance 87, same thing, okay? It was one of their limited editions that became a permanent scent, and the permanent scent is called 87. I'm obsessed. Their oil, the Brown Sugar Babe oil, is called Touch Me. I use that oil and I spray this, and that's how I travel. Okay, if I'm doing a road trip, I haven't done a road trip in a long time, but if I was to do a road trip, this is how I would travel. If I'm on a plane, this is how I would travel, because I feel like it's very respectful of other people. You smell really good, but it's soft. It's not doing too much, okay? This is one of those sunscreeny, beachy type of scents. I like it. It's one of my favorite ones because the sunscreeny aspect of it is not annoying. I don't really like the whole sunscreeny type of vibe. This is not annoying. And this to me smells so refreshing. It's crazy because when I smell this, I imagine myself sitting on a beach, right? I'm at a beachfront on one of those like reclining chairs, and I'm drinking a very cold, icy drink. The breeze is passing by. I have some sunscreen on my body. That's what this smells like. It's just so gorgeous. I know I'm saying sunscreen and it might throw you off, but I promise, please give this a shot. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Such a sexy take on the sunscreen vibes, and it's white florals as well. And if you're going to get this, you know what will pair so well with this? Harlem Perfume Girl Golden Muse. And this are match made in heaven. They pair so freaking well together. They're the exact same scent profile, even though they don't smell the same, but they're both the sunscreeny, beachy, sexy, sweet beachside fragrances. Let me not say sweet, it's not necessarily sweet, but beachside type of fragrances, vacation type of fragrances. You know, you're trying to get your tan type of fragrances. Smell super beautiful. Next, we have number 71, and this will pair super well with Ellis Brooklyn's Queen's Caramel. It will pair super well with Carousel by Brown Girl Jane. It will pair super well with Bianco Latte by Giordini di Toscano. It will pair super well with Cirque du Soleil L'Eau de Parfum. This is a very beautiful caramelized, buttery type of scent. I almost feel like I'm getting a popcorny type of vibe, but I don't know that it's necessarily popcorn in here. Yeah. There's some nuts, so that's why it does come off as, there's macadamia nut in here, so I guess that's why it does come off as popcorny to me. Yep, it smells basically like those fragrances that I mentioned. If you like the popcorny, caramelized, buttery type of scent profile, you're gonna love this. It's a straight up gourmand. It might be a little too sticky and a little too sweet, but not too much for me. I love her. I love her. So I highly suggest this. I think you will really enjoy it if you like Sol de Janeiro fragrances and you like the whole popcorn vibe and the caramelized vibe. You will enjoy this fragrance. Lastly, has to be one of my absolute favorites. It's top 3 of my favorite Sol de Janeiro body mist. This, I don't know how to explain it. If you know the fragrances that have the blue vibes, like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage or Carolina Herrera Good Girl, the blue bottle, the blue heel, or Midnight 01 by Lake and Sky, have this vibe. And oh, Dark Rose by Octavia Morgan. I will pair those fragrances with this. Dark Rose by Octavia Morgan, Carolina Herrera Good Girl, the blue bottle, the OG, Midnight 01 by Lake and Sky, or I think it's called Bright Dream by Bath & Body Works. All of those fragrances, I'll pair this, or even Princess Jasmine by Bath & Body Works. If you like any of those fragrances, you will literally love this 76. It has similar vibes. This just smells so freaking beautiful. And I feel like this is a white floral. I don't see the notes on here. I feel like there's jasmine in here. I can't tell, but it's definitely a white floral. But this smells so nighttime. I wouldn't necessarily wear this during the day. I would 1000% wear this to go out at night. I just love how it smells. It's very date night given. And it also smells like, you know, I'm trying to make an impression on somebody. I will wear something like this. Like, I'm not doing too much, but you can also tell that I'm that girl type of vibe. It's really beautiful. You should consider it as well. So the very last fragrance house I want to talk about that I really recommend. If y'all thought I wasn't going to talk about Kayali, joke's on you. These two fragrances from Kayali, you need to go smell. If you've never smelled them, I'm gonna need you to smell them. If you've never bought them or you don't know, but if you don't mind blind buying, baby girl, go buy these. I have a whole review of this on my channel, so you can go smell. You can go watch that review. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. I think everybody must be sick of me talking about Vanilla 28, but do you see how dark my juice is? That's maceration, baby. That is maceration, baby. It's dark, and the beautiful thing I like about Vanilla 28 is that the darker it gets, the richer the juice is and the longer lasting it lasts on your skin. It smells way better. The richness of the juice is, and then the longevity is way better when it gets this dark. So another suggestion I have for y'all with this one as well is buy 2 bottles at the same time if you can. Okay, if you can. Open them both, spray them both, and keep one so it can sit and macerate while you're using one. And I do that all the time. So right now I already have one that's macerating. As I start spraying that one, I'm going to be buying another one, right? That way it's always, you know, thick, rich, and great to go when I'm ready to wear it. But this is one of my absolute favorite fragrances from Kayali. There's a reason why everybody talks about this fragrance. It's so beautiful. There's no liquor note in here, but it sort of smells boozy. I feel like if you smell this, you kind of get where I'm coming from. But this is a woody, earthy vanilla that just does so well. It just smells so freaking well. Like, I don't know how to explain it to y'all, but this is one of my favorite vanillas in my collection. I have run out of God knows how many bottles of this particular fragrance because I layer it with everything. Every damn thing in my collection I layer it with. It's so easy to wear this fragrance, and I highly suggest you check this out. And then we have Young Bougie Marshmallow, my absolute favorite Kayali fragrance right now. Don't play with her. She is that girl, okay? She is that girl, and I mean it. Love her down. Absolutely love her. Highly suggest her. Think you should check her out. Never cared for the strawberry note. Yes, I do have strawberry fragrances, but I'll never sit and say, oh, I like strawberry note. Not really. This changed my mind about strawberry note. It does not smell like medicine, not the slightest. If you want a fragrance that smells like a literal photogenic strawberry milkshake, that is this right here. And the way it's done, just think of strawberry milkshake in a perfumey manner. I'm sorry, Kayali put her whole foot, in fact her whole damn body into this fragrance. Okay, I mean to say Mona, because Kayali's not a person, but Mona put her whole foot and her whole body into this fragrance because this fragrance is gorgeous. It is beautiful. It came and just took my whole world away, okay, because this is my absolute favorite Kayali fragrance. I've not been able to find a favorite after this. I think this used to be one of my favorites at a time. This is number 1. This is still one of my favorites, don't get me wrong, but this is number 1. I think it's gonna take a lot for any of the other fragrances to knock this off. There's been a lot of new releases. None of them has changed my mind about this one. She's that girl. And you know she's that good because there's like 8, 9, 10 different dupes. I'm not even kidding y'all. I literally have received about 7 different dupes of this fragrance to the point where I'm like, I'm actually offended right now. When I like a fragrance too much, I don't like when it gets duped too much. Like Baccarat Rouge, but this is becoming that. The way people have duped this fragrance with no mercy. Every single last damn dupe house has a version of this fragrance. But y'all know what? They're not gonna steer me away from my actual. I'm gonna keep repurchasing her because she's really that girl. And another thing I've also noticed about this is one of my longer lasting, fruitier, the Gourmandy Kayalis. This is one of the longer lasting ones for me. From the first day I sprayed the first bottle of this that I got, it's lasted. Okay, like it's lasted on my skin for at least 8 hours. I've never really had issues with longevity of this particular fragrance. And also now I'm the happiest human because Brown Sugar Babe has an oil of this called Puff Society. Don't play with me. I paired that, I put this on, we're good to go. And guess what? I also got the Arena Fragrances Body Butter Strawberry Marshmallow, which is an impression of this. Game over. I'm one happy girl. Can y'all tell? I'm a very happy girl, okay? And y'all can see my juice. I need a new bottle of this. And this one I already have a backup already, but I love these fragrances. And yeah, ladies, these are all of the fragrances that I strongly recommend that you check out during the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale. Obviously, there's so many different fragrance houses. There's so many different beautiful fragrances at Sephora. I feel like I've talked about a lot of different stuff on my channel already, but these are the ones that are perfect for this season. I really had to tell you all about because I feel like you'll be missing out if you don't purchase at least one of these fragrances that I've mentioned. I do think you'll be missing out on a really good sale. Also, if there's any of the sampler sets that have any of the fragrances that you really want, I'm gonna beg you, go buy it. I am begging you because those sampler sets are so worth it. But mine is that what you're redeeming is a 1 ounce or a 1.7 ounce fragrance. Two sampler sets that I love the most, I'll put them here. Those two are $98 both, okay? And if there's any fragrance in there that's more than the $98, you've already gotten a big deal, okay? Because first off, you got a deal by it being more than the price tag of the set. Secondly, you're getting discount on top of that. You're getting either 10, 15, or 20% off. So a win is a win here, okay? Like, you can't go wrong with that. And then on top of that, you get to sample out all the other scents that are in there and try to understand your scent profile more, or enjoy other fragrances and see if you want to purchase them next, right? So I really encourage y'all to shop the sets. That's one of my biggest hacks that I can give y'all for Sephora Beauty Insider Sale. I never miss with those. Something that you can't regret. Holiday season is right around the corner. You can also buy those for people. They have sets for men as well. You can get that for your man, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, best friend, whatever, for the holiday season or a birthday. I think you can redeem this for, you have maybe about 6 months to redeem it. I don't know how much longer, but I want to say at least 6 months for whoever to redeem it. So even if their birthday is like March, I don't think that's a bad time to, you know, save it for them for then. But that way they can buy fragrance that they actually like, right? Because they got to sample them all out and pick what they wanted. So these are my suggestions for fragrances for the Sephora Beauty Insider Sale. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I'm late, but I hope it was really resourceful to y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stay kind, stay beautiful, stay true to yourself. Okay, baby girls? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Got it. Even in my down times, I can't get you out of my mind, sorry.